Good morning. Hi. How is everyone? And this one is just being really stubborn. Come on, hide that, please. There's no such thing as headsets. What are we talking about? Hi. There we go. Hi. So last year or the year before, I was gonna dress up for Halloween. This was it. This is my only costume. They are making a lot of noise outside, so sorry if you can hear that. Let me know. I have to figure it out. How is everyone doing? Happy Halloween. And Blitzy, I have no hope of pronouncing uh what you wrote. But happy everything. What did we blessed Samhain? Samhain? What is it again? It's not how it doesn't sound how it's spelled. That's all I do know. I've forgotten because I have not heard the word in a long time. Heck. This is why I say I'm a bad witch. I can't pronounce shit. Heck. Y'all. Samhain. Isn't that it? Or is that something else? Heck. How's everyone doing? Also, I have my cup. The moon made me do it. It all just fits right in. Basically, you just wish everyone a happy night of Samhain. Yes. So happy Halloween. Thank you. I had interesting dreams last night. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was running around a hotel and I think I was part of a TV family or something. I don't know. It was really the hotel was really freaking awesome though. Uh one of the redeemed hydrate. Thank you, Hope. One of the hotel rooms had like 15 bedrooms and 5 toilets that had their each own individual little say cabinets. And one of them had this really nice, like you went into the toilet room and there was this clawfoot tub and it was cedar wood on like 3 walls, except part of the wall that went out and then it went down like this, and then there was glass dome like you see on a bunch of British houses, and it looked out at all these plants, and like it was very private, so you could like take a bath in the wild, so to speak. It was really cool looking. You like the outfit? Thank you. Also, I'm glad my camera is where it is because this, if I had like push up on, would be very booby. And I'm kind of out of the whole booby phase, so I'm using my hair and and fun angles to not be like, pow, I have boobs. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm moving away from that image. Heck. That sounds amazing. Yes, it was really pretty. And I don't know who the person who was following me around was, but we were friends. uh, I've been having a lot of dreams lately. I don't remember half of them. I've written down some and completely forgot them after I wrote them down. I wish this one would just. I'm just gonna fold this right under the entire headset there. And hopefully it stops sliding around. What it's doing is it's catching right here because the top keeps sliding down. So it's pulling the hood down with it. um, But yeah, I'll like write them down and then they'll be gone. And if I don't write them down, they're gone after like a 2-day spot or so. Oh wait, no, I do remember the one from the other day. I wrote about it in Gears because Gearworks has been drawing this horror novel, right? And a little bit of spoilies. There's this mummified character, but he's not like wrapped up like a mummy. He's just dried out like a mummy, who enters the chat, so to speak. And in my dream, this freaking mummy character entered the dream out of this basement that was in this amazing house we had, because apparently my husband and I had a house with a basement that is like a 3-story house or something. I don't know. It had light in the basement, but along one wall there were 13, and I didn't count them individually. My mind just came up with this. There were 13 individual closets, each one shut and locked, because they were supposed to be shut and locked because they were full of paranormal artifacts. And what does one dumb mover do? He goes and opens one of the closets and pulls out the mummy guy. And I was like, you should put that back. And he was like, okay, whatever. And then the mummy unleashes terror in this dream. And I'm just sitting behind a door frame while this big whoosh gust of air demolishes this human being behind me. And I'm like, yep, that tracks for the mummy. I hope I don't die. I'm just gonna sit right here and maybe it'll go away. Because I had every sense of self-preservation in this dream. Like, I'll be fine, but I don't know about everyone else. If I don't move, it won't see me. Yeah, that was fun. It was a very light dream otherwise. I mean, you gotta look out for yourself, right? In that situation, a thing from, like, who knows where is running around eating people. Mm-hmm. Sure. Fish! Lurk bait? You are open. Are you misbehaving? Lurk bait is misbehaving. Let me reopen lurk bait roar and give you a fish. Library. Lurk bait. Play. Hydrate will do. Thank you, Roar. Heck. Do you guys ever have those weird dreams? Hi, Septis. I see lurkers. Happy lurking. Close that. Okay. Shoop. Let's give Roar her fish. Hello, SB4. How you doing? Morning. Third. Nice. Roar got first. Did Blitzy get second or did Milky get second? I forgot. Where are we? Here we are. Yep. Roar got first. Blitzy got second. Got some hydrates and check-ins, and SB4 got third. Yeah. There you go. Gummy sharks for SB4. Nice. Hydrate at SB4. Spar. You have to drink now. Roar has deemed it so. Why is my Twitch saying stuff? 6 minutes ago, I got a sub to... I'm not sure who that person is. Have you guys been getting an uptick in, like, random subscriptions to random people? You have no idea who they are? Because I have. That's weird. Blitzy is fishing twice. You just had breakfast? You already hydrated? You need to leave soon. Oh, do you have an interview? You can turn that option off. I know, but I like getting subs. You have it turned off? You always do. It's a good marketing thing. Really. I hope randoms get mine too. On occasion. No, I want people in my chat to have them. Oh, that's so cute, Roar. The little tappies. You like the random emotes? Yeah, like, if I didn't have it on, I don't think I would have gotten this very cursed, blessed, where is it? Now I have so many. Where is it? I only had like 2 or 3. Now I've got like 5. I have a set of emotes. I'm not even sure what one of them is, but I got those. Oh my god, Blissey, that's cute. So for a time, my only hug emote was the the one on the butt. I love it. I have no idea how any of those made it past thing mod. But okay. Heck. You still miss that one? Aw. You've had these before. Oh my gosh, cat's eating. Let's see. I got some new ones. Are there any good ones here? Maybe that's a good one. Now I know I am a follower of this one, so that's fine. I do follow that one where I have those. These ones are cute also, like that. I have a bunch of Pikachu ones now. Because this person dresses up like Pikachu, I guess. This one's a fish. This is a catfish. Oh, those are cute, actually. No. And then these ones. I think I follow that one. Not sure. And I definitely follow Mew and Phoenix. I don't know who this person is. Toss those on there. I know those. That there. Some random ones. Heck. Where's OBS? Right. So I do have Mistria open. But I wanted to launch this question at you guys. Chat. If you believe in paranormal experiences, have you had any and are you willing to share? Because I will read them. Yes. If you have them, share them. Please, I love them. Heck. I am a big believer in the paranormal and unexplained. So, like, maybe there's an explanation for things. Maybe there's not. Who knows? Shall we open Mistria? Because we're so close to the end of year 1. Nope. Such a silly topic. Playing such a cute, cozy game and talking about ghosts. Alright, what were we doing? Pet kitty, we can go outside. There's nothing going on today. Where did I put the watering can? There it is. Can those go there? Yes, they can. Ooh, nice bug. I forgot what all we were doing. But call outside because it's a nice sunny day. Sorry for stealing you from your food, but I want to love you. Also, I gave them a treat. Ah, there's an egg! Piper and Susie's egg. It's quiet. Okay, so cool. We will have a chicken at some point. There, bag. Many bugs. So many bugs. Call outside. Are you an adult yet? Or are you still tiny? He's so cute. Cute baby is cute. Lunch and the fish. I'm still eat it. Good. We need to get a friend for each of these. They're just living their lives alone. Can. Heck. Okay, nothing in that. Oop. Oh, I can have 2 eggs cooking in here at one time. Nice. Butterfly. God. What is that? Oh. The slime, like a pudding. Heck. Butterfly. Butterflies. Alright, so... we have 29. That's not gonna do anything there. I guess just run around. Should we worry about some quests? It's been a while. Upgrade the inn. Meet Adeline at the inn. Let's go talk to her at the inn. There's stuff on the ground. Heck. Board. Grab that. Tilapia. Go fish in the ocean. I think we're lacking the winter fish. Cutscene. And here's Menorah. Can I get you 2 a bite to eat? No, this isn't about us. We're here to talk about the inn. At least, let me make us some drinks. I'll have something fruity, bitter, and full body. Can I get a glass of water? I'll have something fruity. I like a fruity drink. You got it. I suppose I'll have what Menorah's having then. So what can we help you 2 with? As you know, we recently rebuilt Hayden's barn and coop, giving him room to raise new animals and secure new source of exports for the town. It was a project that I don't think Hayden could have done alone, but it benefits everyone living here. I'll say, we haven't had to worry about our orders being too big ever since. And the quality has never been better. I'm so glad to hear that. I think I see where this is going, Adeline. The Sleeping Dragon Inn is the first place travelers come to when they arrive in Mistria. It's the hub of our social life. With an upgrade, the sky's the limit. Well, I don't know. We can't really go much bigger than we are. We don't have the staff. It's a lovely thought, but I wouldn't want to put so much of a burden on you 2. Oop. Back here. It wouldn't be any trouble, really. You've both given so much. The town relies on everyone and on everything the inn provides. Come on! Or, I'd love to help. I'd love to help. That's so sweet of you, but... Hold it right there! Reina, goodness, you gave me such a start. A little bird told me that we were up next for the improvements. Sorry, I got excited. And I've just put the finishing touches on my proposal. Bloop. An upgrade. An upgraded state-of-the-art kitchen and bar. We'll be able to offer even more dishes. Well, now, what's this about furniture and decor? Reyes and Landon have already agreed to help us do some redecorating. We'll even stock some of the new decor for sale. They'll be perfect souvenirs for our visitors, don't you think? Runners for the tables, new cushions for the chairs. You've really thought of everything, Reina. And this soup cauldron proposal. That's right. Bigger servings for everyone, loaded with delicious ingredients. This looks fantastic, Reina. When do we start? As soon as my parents approve. With a proposal this well thought out, how could we say no? If only it were like that. Ah, my parents never did anything of the sort. I'm so proud of you, Reina. I'm so proud of you, Reina. Aw, you too. Thank you, Hope. I'll get the donations box set up outside. We're all counting on you, Venora. Donation. What do we owe? 25 glass, 10 peat, 10 stone, or 500 stone, 10 silver ingots. We're not even that low in the thing, and 600 wood. Oh boy. I think we have the peat. Everything else is gonna take a bit. Heck. Wait, how do we run again? Boop. They're working there. He's working there. Heck. Yes. Oh, that's cute. Whee. Seeds. Whatever. Yuck. Nyeh. I wish the horse could dig that up. Would be nice. Use your hoofs, dig. Come on. Go. There we go. Let's see. Have you guys ever felt anything weird in your home? Not explain. I think this is one of the first houses I've ever lived in that did not have that feeling initially when we first moved in. And the woman who lived here was really religious. Like, super religious. To the point where Jesus lived inside this house. Which to each their own. I don't know if that has contribution to why it was such a calm place. But every house I've lived in before this has definitely not had the same feeling. There we go. Connect. Aw, baby cow, the sheep capybara. Me. Roar catch. Ooh, an Atlantic cod. Nice. Wow, that was almost a misclick. That really was so close to being a misclick. I don't think that hit in there. There we go. That looks new. Okay, cool. Into the clouds. Ooh, I see a, I need that. Hello. Come on, eat. Can I not yeet you in the sea? Apparently not. Sorry, fishy, but there is a point. Ooh, point. Is to dig in the sea, sand. It's just a lamb. It's fine. Artifact, dino egg. Yeah. Whee! Okay. I think we can rent her boat, I just don't know how. Just gold. Nice. Spicy crab sushi. Hell yeah. It's 10 p.m. Ooh. Yep, okay. Again, not quite right. There we go. Oops. Head scratcher then. Whoa. Heck, we didn't find the artifact spot on the grounds. Inside, hooray. It's getting rather late, I know. Any little lobby. Nothing good here, nope. Don't see see an artifact spot anywhere. Heck. Hello. Kill. Fish. Artifact. Bug, bug, bug. Artifact, artifact. Artifact. And the rest of it stays. Go. And to sleep. Let's see. There we go. 729 made. Yay. Okay. Now that we have the artifact up pretty high, we're making some decent money with artifacts. So we can go more into animal farming. Excuse me. Other one. Yes. Why do I have hiccups? Heck. Slots. There's the artifact spot. Ooh. That's everyone. Yes, yes. Go onto this side. Yeah, I don't think that points out I will have enough time to grow. So, that looks like an adult to me. Horse-wise. Okay. Not there? Either. Where do the glowing shrooms go? There they go. Let's go up the other side. Cooking stick, puller fly. All the kids are over here. 30 in the morning. Yeah. Okay, so trying to think here. I lived in Florida. And if you know anything about Florida history, Florida was pretty much stolen land, as most of America was. But there's some places that are a little more spooky than others. And while I started off living closer to Tampa, I ended up moving into, like, central Florida. I'm gonna take berries. You. And over there, it's a little more... Oh, heck. Wait, you can take this. Ah. It's a little more spooky. Basically, where my home was, it used to be a cattle field, as much of Florida housing is, or was. It was all cattle fields before it became, like, land use for housing. And this house was 20-something years old. An older couple owned it, that we bought it from. They raised their granddaughter in it, and I don't know if she was a good person or bad person. I definitely wondered about it. Like, it didn't have a vibe. Like, some places just have a vibe. This one didn't have a vibe so much. As it was big, and it was 3 acres, and that was cool. And it had a little mini barn, which, for the record, that mini barn nearly took me out a couple times. Just from ice or something, and the way the cement was, and they had this weird slope on it, which is, like, terrible. And part of it was where the wash rack was breaking off because the sand was washing out from underneath it. Just very poorly planned spot for the thing, because it was right by a... Anyway, that's not even the point. It was a dangerous thing. So I'm glad we moved out of there. Even the horses slipped on it a few times. Which for horses is not good. But my bedroom in that house had an entire wall that was a mirror, and that's because the mirror was a closet door. So we had sliding closet doors. So one entire wall was sliding glass closet doors. And this is the only bedroom that had the sliding glass doors that were... No, wait, no, the other one did too. It also had mirrors. Never mind. 2 of them had mirrors. And the sun came up on my side of the house, so it always had morning light. But there were occasions in the middle of the night I would wake up and I would look at the brightest point in the room, and I felt like I was being watched from that point. Usually it's the darkest point, right? Like, the darkest point freaks you out. Mine was the brightest spot. I don't know why it was the brightest spot that did that, but it definitely was the brightest spot. So that was creepy. Our mail slot just got something tossed in it. So I always had a weird feeling there. And you guys have probably heard this in other spots before, but, when I had really weird dreams at that house, like, really intense weird dreams. One of which was a decaying child trying to crawl through my vent. Like, literally, it was an eyeball staring at me, and then there were fingers going through the vent from the attic, and it looked like a dead child was out there, up there, because it was above my bed. It was right above my bed. Um. No! Damn it. Oh. There we go. Give me that. Thank you. Rusted shield. Apparently. So that was freaky. That's definitely not the only thing that happened there. And in a half-dream state, I also had full-on, shadow people in that house, too. Lovely. Battle Royale is starting. Hell yeah. Get that Battle Royale going. Did we go to the archaeology spot yet? Here? I don't remember. That was today or yesterday. I'm guessing it was yesterday because I have this going on here. Okay, donate. Donate. Donate? Nothing to donate? Even the fish? The fish got donated. Oh, I never picked up the fish. Okay, so there is a fish down on the beach we need. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Come over here. Yeah. I had a friend spend the night once, so I left my door open. I usually kept my door shut. Just because it always felt like, I don't know, it was more comfortable to have it shut. Blitzy won the Battle Royale. Congrats, Blitzy. And the one day I leave it open because I have a friend over. I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm fully awake. There is a shadow person standing in front of my door. Male, almost as tall as the door. Almost as wide as the door, but not quite. Just broad-shouldered. At least that's what the vibe I got off them was. And they were just standing there, and I blink. I'm like, that's not really there, is it? And I put my head down, and I pick my head back up. My dude is still there. He is full on, just still standing there. I was like, okay, cool, in my head. And I'm like, okay, you can go away now. I put my head down again, and I pick it up, and he's still there, and then he fades away. He faded away. He, like, right in front of my eyes, gone. Okay, cool, thank you. So I don't think it was a bad presence. Maybe it was like a grandparent or something being like, you have a friend over that's the opposite gender. Make sure you don't do anything bad. It's like, whatever. So yeah, that happened. And then another day, you're so sick today? No, Blitzy, I hope you feel better. Better soon. It's never fun to be sick on Halloween. Come on, even if you don't do anything. It's still Halloween. Oh gosh, it's 12:50. We gotta go to bed. I can't get that spot. Shit. Zoom! Gotta zoom! Why not resting? Red card! Very big red card. Red card for Blitzy. Go to bed. Go to bed. Oh god! Go to bed! No! No! It's 1:40. No! Get off! Sleep! Oh, that was close. Oh yeah, so Another time, it was the, like, was this my birthday party? Okay, so my 18th birthday party, I had my friend who was also kind of witchy. She also believes she saw stuff off and on. I don't think either of us classify ourselves as like mediums or empaths or anything like that. Um, but we were both sitting in my room. We had saw a car go by and like the flashing light. Yeah, sure, whatever. You are in bed? Yay, good. That's good. Hope you get good rest. And we're talking to a third friend who was still there because the party was kind of winding down and most people had gone home. And like, she and I both just kind of go, huh? Like that. Just automatically with each other. We freaked the hell out of the third person in the room. Um, and then we both look at each other and then we look back and then we look back at each other like, eh? And she's like, yeah? I'm like, the two. And she's like, yeah. Heads. Out of the bathroom. Yeah. It was so silly. But, like, even when I would go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and you would see, like, or vibe, like, something's looking out of the bathroom as you're going to the bathroom. Like, oh my god, this bathroom was creepy, by the way. And I'm wondering if it was inadvertently kind of like creating its own portal because it's a long, skinny bathroom. There's two doors, one on one side, one on the other, because one went outside and one went into the house. You got a mirror on one side in the middle, and then they've got another full mirror, like, on the other side for a little seating, like, do your makeup area. And standing in the right spot, these mirrors can see each other at a diagonal, right? The one mirror is right in front of the shower, and then is left, and then the toilet is on the other side of that one, right next to the door to outside, and then there's two closets. And these two mirrors, depending on where you're standing, can look at each other. So I'm wondering if that's part of why it felt creepy, because you never want to have like two mirrors facing each other, because it throws the energy off of an entire space. It really does. And the theory is because it makes an endless like loop between each other, that it would cause more energy to be collected, which could make theoretically a portal. And an ad starts in 2.5 minutes. Heck. I am going to take advantage of that ad and go make a hot tea. Has anyone else had any weird experiences? Or is it just me? Am I the weird one here? Feel free to think about it. Write it down. I'll be back. I'm going to let the ads run. Roar, if you would like to run a basketball or like spam battle royale while the ads are going, feel free. I will be right back. And also, Roar, if you can come up with any, like, stories or myths from your area, I would really love to hear them, because that would be cool. Alright, be right back. Break. Let's toss the B or B. Where is it? There we go. Hello. Basketball, exclamation point, join to play. You do need to be active for that one. It is angle and power. Heck. Roar is the only one in. There's 7 seconds left. Thank you. Good luck, Roar. Let's see how many points you can get this time. What did we get last time? 8 or 6? Something like that. Ooh. 80-55 is what I'd want to do on that one. 73.49. 73 looked quite good. 49, you need a little more power. Here we go. What's going on over here? Cute. Okay. Game deals. There. Okay. 73.62. Hell yeah. GG Roar. All right. Next day. Also, scroll up. Roar won the first battle royale. Set to run the second. Blitzy won one. Nice. Oh, Blitzy and then Roar and then Cetus. Nice. Guys. Whee! Meow. Ow. Good study. Pomegranate. Oh, nice score. Boop. Bug. Station. Okay. I guess keep everything else. Need to remember to extend the basketball chart. More people have a chance to join. 'Cause it is awfully quick. The artifact. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, mystery artifact. Ooh, vintage watering can. It looks like a teapot. Ooh. 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 Oh, okay, Bugs. Sell. Vintage teapot, take to the museum. Wait. Water. We need to get deeper in the mine. We really need to try. I like the blue one a lot more. So cute. Hi, fallen angel. Happy Halloween. Welcome in. Do you have any ghost, paranormal hauntings? Hauntings on your display? I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes. There. Let's start with that. I believe I've already turned that in. So, I'm gonna ignore that. There. Also, I should take food, but fuck it. Where... Do you have food? I don't think he has food. Oh, he's got materials. He does have food. Spicy winter chestnuts and strawberry shortcake. A vegetable pot pie. Heck. Oh, Rory, you're up to 6 with 27 seconds left. Corn. Jam. Let's buy those. Recipes? Chest piece scroll bundle? Ooh, nice. Medium square rug. Large rug. Yarn basket. Ooh, a moon gate. How cute. Should I just waste all our money? Yes. I love doing that. Heck, congrats, Roar. You made it to 8. Right? Or did you make it to 7? It's 6. Aw, just 6. Cookie. You're so close. Moongate. Whee, all the chess pieces. It's close to getting the last one. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now let's go up to the museum. Yeet this teapot inside the museum. Donate. Teapot. Escape. No, donate. Teapot. Donate. Silly, you have to double hit the donate. Join. Rora's running basketball again. Trying to get to 10 points, yes? You think Rora's addicted? Rora is really good at basketball. How you doing today, Angel? Jeez. I don't blame you. Basketball is like really fun. Come on, thank you. Okay. Now. Oh, that one, they give you a hard one to start with. Ooh, dense water. Nice. Yes, we need a lot of stone, but... Okay. Ooh! The slingshot and... Ugh, I hate those. Ew. Don't hit me! Rude. Turn around! Oh, I suck at fighting. Thank you. Heck. Ooh, get it. Ah! No. No. Eat her out. Thank you. Ooh, congrats, Roar. You got the 3. Yeah. Oi! Got it, Roar? A puddle spider. Cute. There's another fish in here. Let me out of here. And fish. Fish. Roar out here doing ricochet shots? Yeah. Sometimes that's just how you gotta do it. Aw, that's a cute fish. Go down like 4 more levels. We also don't have all the fish in the mine yet. See? Good job, Roar. Up to 6. You're almost there. Pop out. Thank Yeah. Yeah. Heck! And a recipe. Nice. Four. Bug. Bug. Wow! How many this time? 7 is the max? With this amount of time left? Ow! Thank you. Jeez. Ow! Oh. Thanks. Ow! Just die! Little bitch. It stops at 7? Even if there's time left? Oh, I might have to change that in a thing. I might have to change that in the avatars. Fuck, 8 p.m. So late already. Let me down more. Oh, good. Okay, wait. Stream avatars. Hang on. Let me check this. Mini games. Basketball. Win reward 300 MVP 100. Points to win 7. Bump it up to like 15. Join timer. Oh my gosh, Mew. Hi, Mew. Hi, Selena. Hi, Raiders. Brizzy Blocks. Welcome in. How you guys doing? Happy Halloween. Hi, Mew. How was the rest of Pokemon? Hey, Ball Tries. Ah, heck. I was just messing with my stream avatars. Hi. Hi, lovely. It was good. We made some good progress. How is Fields of Mistria? It's good. I am really hot right now. I don't know why. Heck. Yes, guys, if you don't know Mew, Mew is very lovely. His chat is also very lovely. It's really fun over there. I think I'm even crying a little. What the heck? Oh my. Whew. How is it? Yeah, if anyone needs to raid and run, I completely understand. We are a lurk-friendly community over here, and I think I have saved the basketball. So Roar can, play more basketball if she wants. There we go, loading the stream avatars. There we are. And because we didn't have it when the raid came in, everyone can fly. You actually shall be departing very quickly on this one. Your dog is hungry. Oh, feed the baby. The baby is so cute. She needs food. Give her some love from me and our chat, please. Thank you. Hi, Gino. Welcome in. I hope everyone is doing well today. If you don't know me, I'm Nora. I hang out at Muse. I live in the Netherlands. I'm originally American. But yeah, it is a whole thing. I hope everyone's well. Hi. My brain has completely went poof. Heck, thank you for bringing your raid over, Mew. Have a lovely evening. And you also get some food, too. I think you need dinner, right? Heck. All right. There we go. We were just running through the mines. I need to get down to level, like, 40... No, 30. I need to get down to level 30. I haven't even made it to 30 yet. I am really behind, and it's like 8:50 already. I can only make it down like 2 or 3 2 or 3 levels a day because there's always so many monsters. And I need iron. Heck. And I've been like hunting for the stuff that I need from the museum. But I think I'm just gonna have to forget that stuff. Oops, sorry, fishy. Get down here. Ow. Ow. Don't be so mean. Don't be so mean to me. let me through. There we go. Can I go down, please? Can I go down, please? Please? Give me stairs. Heck. Heck. No! Ouch. You guys hurt. Stop it. Stop hurting me. Good morning, Ismay. How are you? I love your hair colors. Give me stairs, please. You're deaf very scary for Halloween? Are you? What are you doing for Halloween? Please don't try to hit me, please. Oh gosh, it's already 11:30 p.m. I just wanted to go down like 2 more levels. Oh no. Oh no. Stay away from me. Oh, you're a menstruating woman, day 1. Oh no. At least you're not pregnant. You don't want to be. Ouch. Ouch. Get me out of here. I need to run home. It's 12:30. Heck. I don't think I have anything new for the museum. Or did I? Yes, I did have something new for the museum, right? 2 things, even. Whee! There we go. Oh, heck. Thank you, recipe. Caterpillar chair, that's cute. Lobster roll. Zoom. Zoom house. Zoom house. Zoom house. Oh gosh, it's 1 a.m. And the animals are still outside. Do I sacrifice the relationship with the animals, or do I just run home to bed? The blood is real. If that doesn't score you bonus points, I don't know what will, right? Oh, heck. No, I'm gonna pass out outside. Huh. As long as these guys aren't stuck outside, it's okay. Okay. Bug. Fish. Fish. Bug. Do we need the caterpillar chair? I mean, it's kind of cute. Let's just go ahead and toss that. Toss that in there. And those in there. Yeah, sure. And the artifact, yes. Anything else? No. Meow. Too tired to continue. Oh no, Pony didn't make it inside. Made some money. Heck. Donated 3 items to the museum. Okay, that's good. Because my museum is getting pretty full. Luckily. And it's only year 1. We're almost into year 2. We are so close. Heck. At least we got a nice big pile of stuff tossed in. I wonder if that chicken's been born yet. Chicken coop. Oh, we got the new barn chicken! Yay! His name is Tiny, and it's gray. Oh, that's so cute. So we name it Loaf? Let's name it Loaf. Better yet. Will it let us? No, it won't let us go like that. Tiny Loaf. There we go. Their name is Tiny Loaf. I love that idea. It is the Saturday market. There are 2 days left in the season. Should I worry about watering the green beans? We shall see. If they pop, I overslept. Yep, that makes sense. Hey, kitty. Meow. Yeah, there's green beans now, and there's only 28 days in the season, so there's no point into watering them. Again. There we go. Now, we have a lobster roll and spicy water chestnut. Yeah, toss that there. And this is also used for cooking, so toss that there then, I guess. Mussels, also used in a variety of cooking recipes. And they didn't go in the other one, so I'm just going to toss them there. And we have another recipe to add in, and we're up to 86. So maybe we can go ahead with some ranching upgrades. Feed prepper. Animal feed is reduced by 10 minutes. And they bought start 1 heart level. Parachute tree sold by Hayden will receive 10% price reduction. I do like that idea. And born and bought. Get 1 more. So that's good there. Just upgrade that a little bit since we seem to be breeding animals. Now, let me love you. Thank you. Cute cows. It's 7 a.m. We're probably not going back to the mines. It literally takes me all day to get through them. There you go, chicken. Toss you in the grass. Toss you in the grass. And our little gray baby. Tiny loaf. He's so cute. Ah, heck. Alright, do we have the artifact on the ground here somewhere? See not. Well, apparently the horse did get inside at some point, because he's not outside walking around. Or she. I think it's a he. I don't remember. Hello, Dick. And go outside, our last horsey. Is now. Do we just breed horses for fun? Or can we ride our own horses? I haven't figured that out. I have the mist pony. But as far as riding our own horse, no idea. Face. Okay. Why don't we go to the beach and see if we can't get the winter fish today, since it's already 1 p.m. Crap. There it is. Yeah. Squid. Octopus. Why does it have a pointy head if it's an octopus? Get back out. Swim away. Heck. Alright. Ah. Warm. Warm drink. Lovely. Love a good warm drink. Yes, come on, fishy. Big old puffer fish. That's so cute. I'm gonna move all these things down here. So they're off the main strip. So we can see what fishes we get. Wasn't season 4 or so of Bridgerton supposed to come out at some point this year? Or did it come out and I just missed it completely? Darn it, fishy. Grab this. Yes. Okay, I don't want to chase all the fish away from over here, but also, I want to get up here. You? Tuna. Dragon statue. Fish. Yep. You. Hydrate? Will do, roar. Here for the hydrate? Got Za! Za has been collected. Whee! Tiny fish. Turn around. Uh-oh. There we go. And since she had the gold fishing rod and I had the money, I just bought the gold fishing rod because I fail at these mines. Hardcore fail at these mines. Will you take the ball? Wee. Oh, heck. I can't jump off the cliff here? What here? Ooh, I can. I'm craving pickles. I'd love some pickles right now. Down there, nothing. Here. Send these guys inside because it's nighttime. Egg. Yes. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We're in the community. I do try to have anonymous follows on, but my Firebot or so, or I have no idea where it is. I've taken it off. It calls you out. But hey, welcome in. You are now a Starshine. I do my best not to say the names in case anyone gets embarrassed. Feel free to introduce yourself if you would like. Otherwise, happy lurking. Oh, we're so close to elite. 1889. I won 1337. Heck. Artifact. Artifact. Hi. How you doing? I do need to turn in one of these fishies. think I'm just gonna hold on to all the fish and bugs this time around and just only turn in the artifacts. Is this the fish bin? In, where are you from? What you up to? Have you ever had a haunted experience? A haunting experience? Like paranormal experience? I was talking about mine, some of mine earlier. I haven't let them all out of the bag yet. There, some flowers there, and the shroomies up here. Yes, there we go. Hi. How's it going, Mousy Squish? And a Celeste. Where does this one go? I think it goes up here. You're doing fine, are you? I'm doing good, thank you. And yeah, same question to you. Have you ever had a paranormal experience? Or do you believe in that stuff? Let's go to sleep. Nice empty inventory. We're so close to year 2. Yes and yes. Do you want to share? I will share some more. I was talking about earlier when I lived in Ocala, Florida. The house there was really creepy. Hi, Ari. Well, the house itself wasn't creepy. The house was really nice and it was really big. It was just, there were so many mirrors and it just felt weird. It felt weird. And I had so many weird dreams there. I haven't even said them all yet. Ah. Yeah, you're gonna lurk. Enjoy your lurk, Ari. I hope you're having a wonderful Halloween. Also, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Wee. It's the last day of winter. We're going into spring tomorrow. Heck! I wish it was that quick in real life. As much as I love winter. Where I live, it's just wet winter. Not like even a dry winter. It rains a lot. And it's cold. Okay, so there's a game called Little Big Planet, which you could use the PS3 iToy camera to send each other pics of yourself if you really wanted, using their sticker feature. And one you took had a massive smoke screen on it. Also, Cam had no filters, by the way. Oh, heck. You had one of those. Oh, my. That's freaky. That reminds me, I am a big, like, house looker person online, like with Zillow and stuff. So I was looking at random houses in like Texas or Tennessee or something. I think it was one of the T states or one of the Carolinas. And there was this one house that it was relatively small, but every single picture, it was empty. It was a completely empty house, by the way. Every single picture had orbs in it. And not just like regular dust orbs, but like intense orbification. And I'm like, orbs are very skeptical. Like, it could literally just be dust floating around and just getting picked up on the lens. But this house is completely empty. And I don't know how this much dust would be floating up here. So, I think maybe avoid that house. Like, it didn't give any vibes that anything bad was going on or anything. Like, some houses you get a vibe through the pictures, like, no. But this one just had so many orbs. It was like, wow. Heck. Sometimes some weird shit pops up on cameras. Yuck. Ooh, bugs. Bug. There we go. No, not send inside. Can we please call outside? Can't beat a shadow person, though? No, I already spoke about them. I've seen a couple of those myself. Though mine wasn't negative. And I don't know if that's the same experience for everyone, because usually you hear about shadow people and it's like, it's a negative feeling. These weren't negative. One was just is, like, neither here nor there, and the other one was just curious. Got outside. Your late grand house had stuff happen a lot? Aw, cool. Like, if you have a house that's been lived in by multiple generations of the same family, it's just your family haunting you, really. Which is strange since your house is technically older. Yeah, I live in a house right now that was built in late 50s, early 60s. And it had the same woman living in it. She raised her family and she died. Like, right when we were moving in, we were painting rooms and stuff. Because, oh, this place was a mess. We had to de-wallpaper it and everything, and oh my gosh, it was so messy. But she passed, and they had their funeral while we were still moving in, like the week we were moving in. And stuff started happening in this house. Basically, we decided to move in about a week before we were ready to move in because we were just done with going back and forth. You think your house was made in the 1920s while your late grand was in the 1930s? Ooh, nice. Those sound like really nice houses, actually. So yeah, the first night we lived here, we basically hauled the dog and any cats we could catch and our mattresses over, and like the fence for the dog and stuff. And we just had mattresses on the ground in the bedroom. And I had went and shut the door, and I could already tell it was already going to be a weird door. And I pushed that thing shut until I heard it click in place. So there was nothing there. I walk away from it, and I'm like, if you're gonna like move the door, you're walking by the door, it's gonna pop open, right? I walk away from it, it's fully still shut. I lay down next to my husband, we've got the dog jumping on us because it's on the bed, and then the door opened itself. And I was like, huh, right, okay. Is this floor either really messed up or did that do it on its own? And the other thing is, we heard someone like walking in circles in the little hallway we have right out in front of it. And I'm like, oh, that's just gotta be the people who lived here inspecting us because they lived here so long. Like, it's like, ah, lovely. Obviously modified for modern conditions now, but they do be old. Yeah. This one does have a vent in the shower because that was updated recently, but downstairs in the toilet, there is no fan in the vent that's down there. It's a natural fan, meaning it's just a tube that goes from the toilet room straight up through my roof with no sucking power unless there's wind outside. So that's how old school this house is. At least it has a toilet. But yeah. It's weird. But they're gonna change that. We had someone come by on Monday for the rental company. Or they're being hired by the rental company to update the air system in the house, which is a system that pulls the air out because we don't have anything that like pushes air in the Netherlands. If you have that, you've bought that yourself and you basically live in a house you own. And I don't. I live in a social rental. Yeah. You had a moment where your late grandfather passed away recently at the time, and in bed you felt like something was in the room. You got poked in the back. You were laying on your back, by the way, and then you heard an old voice say, "Leave her," and bam, everything went back to normal. Leave her? Leave who? Your grandmother? A partner? What is this? Leave who? That's so vague. Yeah, it's so weird when stuff happens. And also downstairs for a time, like, I don't know what it is about this particular house. Like, this house doesn't feel scary at all. Like, spooky scary like the Ocala house did. Like, this house doesn't have the vibe of being haunted. I really seriously think it was just the family, because the man had died like 10 years previous, and the woman died like right when we were moving in, and she was in this house all up until she had to go into like hospice or something. And then it took her like 6 months to die after that. So she literally came back the same day and was like petering around while we were petering around, and the living room door like moved on its own. Not just from us walking back and forth. We would walk back and forth. I tested this multiple times. I tested walking back and forth on both sides to see if it would move at all. I would try opening other doors and closing other doors for like the wind effect in the house. Nothing. This door is stationary. But for a good month leading up to like Halloween last year, this door was moving on its own from like September to October, or September to November. It moved on its own, and it would be stationary, and then we'd start talking about the door moving, and we had 2 friends over, and the door started moving, and we were like, see, there it's doing it again, and they got so freaked out. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go shut that thing. And so I got up and I went to shut the door completely on my own, but before I touched the door, like, I was literally this far away from the door, and they could see my hand hadn't touched the door. The thing slammed shut. And I was like, yeah, okay. Just shut it all the way because it popped back open, right? Like, leave it alone now. And then we went back to our own business. Okay. And your grandfather had told something to leave you alone, probably. And you were saying it sounded like an old man's voice. Ah, okay, I get it now. Not like the one that poked you in the back was the one also using the voice. Okay. Because I could see that too. Like, Grandpa's like poking fun at you, like poking you in the back, telling you to leave someone. But, yeah. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know if my husband wants me to say anything. And he really would like to be left out of everything. But I have to tell you about this. He lived in a house, also in the Netherlands here, that was straight up haunted. Like, this was a social rental. It was over in a town that's right next to a water source that has flowing water traffic. And not only that, it also has a war monument right outside of it, on the way to it, without getting into, like, full detail. This house, he later told me, only ever had people in it every 6 months, or however long it took to get a new house. Like, people would move in, and they would move out immediately after. So, basically what happened to him every night, he would go to bed and go to sleep, and he tried everything to avoid this. Around like 7 or 9 years old, something like that. He would go to sleep, and every morning he had a dream he was being thrown out of his window, like bed and all, getting thrown out of his window. And then he'd wake up when he hit the ground, basically. Every single night. And he did everything. He tried to get his mom to wake him up. His mom would try to wake him up. He never woke up until that dream ended. But he used to wake up and he would see an old man standing at the end of his bed. So what his mom thinks was happening is his grandfather, like her grandfather, was standing over him and watching him the majority of the night, and then when it got closer to morning, Grandpa would leave, and then the thing that was haunting the house would terrorize my husband. Yeah. Nah, it seemed like someone else was there making sure something behaved. Yeah, that makes sense. To be honest, your grandfather had a dog back in the day as well. It could have been the dog messing around. Yeah, right? The dog under the bed poke with the nose. You know, animals do come back. I mean, they don't do it all the time, but some of them do. I'm really... I love that I'm in a bigger house now, but it was really kind of sad to leave the first flat that we had because my... It's gonna sound cheesy. My soul cat lives at that old flat. And what I mean by that is she had passed away really early on. She was only about a year and 9 months old. She wasn't even 2 years old yet. She got paralyzed somehow, and we had to euthanize her. And it was just a really terrible time. And then I was like depressed for like 3 years because of this cat. But around Halloween every year, she would come back, or she would like make herself known. Like I would hear her, I would see her out of the corner of my eye. She was a ghost cat in that flat, and there were a lot of ghost cats in that flat. I do have to say. But yeah, so this is like the first year, second year that I'm without her in this house, and it feels heck, what were we doing? I don't even remember. It's the last day. I got distracted. That's okay. Part of the stream is also ghost stories. So, heck. Duck egg. We do have a duck egg. We're gonna deal with all the people next year, on the first day of the year. I was over at the museum and saw that mine cricket. I bet it plays a pretty little tune. The acoustics down there must be killer. Ghost cats in the flat? Sounds like a silly cartoon Cartoon Network would make or something, right? Heck. But no, like seriously, the first day we moved into that flat, all the doors were shut. There was not a cat in the house, and we looked, and it wasn't hard to look because it was literally a kitchen, living room, a closet, bedroom, and a bedroom with, like, obviously a shower and toilet. Empty. No place for this cat to be because we were laying floors, and it was just sitting in the kitchen on the floor. And both my husband and I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and we're like, "Did you see that?" And he's like, "Yeah, I saw that." I'm like, "It's a tabby, right?" And he's like, "With a little white, yeah." I was like, "Yeah." The cat ran off. It ran through the door to go outside. The door was closed. And there was another tabby there too, without white. So they were the start of it. And then, without fail, every time we got a kitten, the ghost cats would show up. And every time a cat was about to pass on, the ghost cats showed up. Like, at one point, we were taking care of so many cats, like, I was watching, like, the outdoor colony cats who had all been, like, abandoned at some point because I couldn't let them suffer, you know? And it was like, oh, a ghost cat would pop up and then be watching the colony cats, like, oh, well, we need to collect one of those and get them into a rescue because they're not doing too well, right? Over and over again. And even with our own cats, like, when my cat passed, she followed us home. I came in the door, I shut the door, my husband went where he needed to go in the living room or something to sit down, and because we were both in shock that our cat had passed away, and I heard her meowing outside the front door. I opened the front door like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening right here? Sure, seems some cats were not the cat version of the Grim Reaper. Maybe? Because there's more to this cat, okay? I call her my soul cat, but there's more to this cat. Her name was Ronnie. She is the sister of Bowie. If you see my icon on Twitch, the icon is Bowie. But if you look at my YouTube icon, that is Ronnie, or Veronica. But we called her Ronnie for short. That was Ronnie. And she was a very headstrong little kitty. Very independent. She climbed on the roof of where we lived. It was a big pointy roof. You have 2 Jack Russell Terriers, which are 11 years old now, and we had them as 3-month-old babies. Oh, adorable. That's so cute. I love the way Jack Russells look. They're all so quirky and adorable. Little terrors. I love them. But, yeah, she was a very independent cat. When we got Ronnie and Bowie spayed, I think they mixed up which one was Ronnie and which one was Bowie. Because Bowie came right out of her meds, and Ronnie did not. She was struggling to come out of her meds. So we had been watching them. Bowie got up and ate like 4 hours prior to this next thing I'm gonna say. I was going back and forth. They're little babies to anyone in the family, but little shits to everyone else. Aww. Adorable. I love them. So it was like 6 p.m. and Ronnie was still passed the fuck out. Like, maybe we should have called the vet. She was passed the fuck out. And I was like, okay, we're just leaving her to come out of it in the bedroom, whatnot. And my husband is playing a game with his friend, like World of Tanks or something. Because that was what was popular at the time. And I was thinking about what to make for dinner. I was standing kind of between the kitchen and our gaming setup because it was a really small place, right? And I was looking at him, but out of the corner of my eye, I saw Ronnie running and jumping into the sink, which was her favorite thing to do. Because she only wanted fresh water. You had to turn on the tap like 5 times a day for this cat. She ate on that counter, and Bowie was too lazy to jump that high, so Ronnie had her own spot. I was like, oh, Ronnie must have woken up. And my husband was like, oh, really? And I went and looked over to the sink where she was supposed to be. The sink was empty. And I was like, what the fuck? So I go dashing into my bedroom, and Ronnie's laying there, and I walk up to her, and I swear to everything, she was not breathing. So I do like I start like really pumping on her chest on the side. I'm like, wake up now. And I was about to like give her a little breath, but she popped awake, kind of like, kind of gave me a side eye, like, what's happening? And she still looked really drugged. And she got up and she was like, oh, I'm okay now. And I'm just standing there like, what the fuck? We're just sitting on the bed like, what the fuck just happened? So literally this cat had a near-death experience. That if I didn't see that doppelganger, my cat would have been dead. Like, she legit straight up would have just been dead, and we would have found her like going to bed or something if she didn't have that doppelganger. And doppelgangers are not good things to have, just for the record. Yeah. So that happened. And during that whole time, I was like trying to bring her back to life. I was telling my husband, I don't think she's breathing. And he's like, what? He's so confused on his game. He's like, what? Fuck. And then she popped up like, oh my god, she's alive. Oh my god, what the fuck happened? Yeah. You know, ghosts can imitate as well. Maybe a past member or something tried to warn you. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, again, there's more to this cat. She died at 1 year, 9 months old. I'm thinking it possibly was a doppelganger, or maybe she just had an out-of-body experience and she kind of wanted her water, because that was always, like, her first go-to thing, and that's what I saw. Like, I literally saw her. But later, like, I don't know, a couple months later, my husband was at his friend's house, and I had gone to bed. And we do leave our window open on occasion. And it was one of those old school, like, fall windows with a little latch. And it's really easy to pop the latch and make the window shut, right? And we have a security camera pointed at it. Wow, ads. I'm gonna have to wait on that. Oh, jokes on you, I went turbo. Yay! Turbo! Sweet. Cool. Maybe we should still wait on it. Because I think some people are here without subs. I don't know. Because it's really good. What's coming is really, really good. And scary as fuck, actually. I'm still quite amazed at it. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Just keep convo going. So, we have this thing. And we had this fat cat who liked to come eat our cat food, and he would hit it once in a while on his way in or out. He would knock it off accidentally, and it would cause the window to slam shut. Okay, so we're already used to that. My husband is at his friend's house. It's late at night. They're doing what they're doing, and I'm just going to bed with the cat. And because Bronny was in my spot on the bed, I was like, man's not going to be home for like 2 or 3 hours, whatever. I'm just going to sleep on his side of the bed for right now. And so I crawl into his side of the bed, and I go to sleep. And I feel like someone is standing over me. Like, legitimately, I think my husband is in the room. I think he's home because I, like, was waking up and feeling someone walk up and down the hall and come into the room, and I just imagined opening my eyes and my husband would be there standing over me. And I'm kind of just like laying there, like hugging the pillow, and the cat is still in the same spot. And I open my eyes and I go, oh, hello. And I literally jump because there is this figure in a brown robe standing over me, like, arm pointing to the cat with this, like this, with a, like this, because he's got a robe on. It's a robe person, and pointing directly at the cat, like over my chest to the cat, and this robe is all the way over the face, like wrapped into a wrap, like a French twist or something on the face. So there are no eyes, there's no mouth, there's nothing. Like, think kind of Dementor-y, but not Dementor. And it's like a brown monk uniform, and the hand is dried out like it's mummified. And I say, oh, hello. And then the window slams shut, and this thing disappears right in front of my face. And I was so freaked the fuck out. I instantly messaged my husband, like, oh my god, I seriously thought there was someone in the house just right now. And I tell him the entire thing, and I'm like, I'm up right now checking all the doors, making sure they're locked. Even though I had locked them, I shut all the windows. They were already all shut. And I don't think a cat had actually hit the window on the outside. I think it literally just, like, slammed itself shut. I don't understand what happened there. Like, the feeling that this thing, it felt real. It felt so much like a person was there. I woke up because I felt someone standing over me. I saw someone standing over me. It was amazingly freaky all at the same time. You had an experience before. Your old Weimaraner passed away at 12, almost 13, so we got the Jack Russells as very young puppies. Sometimes they just stare into the abyss like, what the fuck is this in here, and I could tell it was the old dog because the pups were looking at a figure with a similar structure to the old dog. Aww. It's just checking out the new babies. You see, like, animal hauntings are really so much more innocent and docile compared to, like, the shadow people or, like, the people standing over you. And what I've come to attribute the figure standing over me pointing at my cat, because it wasn't long after that that she ended up getting paralyzed and passed away. I really seriously think it was, like, a death messenger or something. Like, I come to associate that figure with death itself. Just saying, like, hey, I'm coming for this cat at some point. You've had them longer than they were supposed to be here, or some shit like that, you know? We could not see or feel anything, but they could see something in the way they were looking at the similar height to the old dog, so it was definitely him. Yeah, for sure. Aw, that's cute. You're like, passing on the baton to the new babies. That's adorable. But yeah, there was also a shadow person in that flat. And it was hilarious because I was like, as a joke, one day, I said, hey, if there's anything in this flat, can you please show yourself to my husband because he doesn't believe you exist? So, next day rolls around, or the day after, and he's kind of like, I saw a person in the house the other night, but he wasn't there. It was a shadow person. And I was like, fuck. Sorry. That's my fault. He wasn't home when I said it. He had no idea I said that. But he's like, yeah, I saw a shadow person over there last night. It's like, oops. Also, sometimes you'd hear barking outside. You could tell it was the old dog. He had a very distinct bark. Yes. When you hear their barks and stuff. Heck, I have a really hard time differentiating Ronnie's meow from a baby's cry because she was so good at mimicking baby cries. It was really baffling. Heck. We just collected all the winter stuff. Why am I not running around on the horse? Because we can smack everything on the horse. How's your week been, by the way? It's been good. Thank you. Had a bit of a hormonal thing earlier this week, but yeah, it's fine. Worked itself out. Ooh, a bike. Nice catch, Roar. Thanks for cleaning the canals of Amsterdam. Your week has been good. You played Sonic Cross Worlds and been to the hair salon. Well, last week you went to the salon. Ooh, nice. Did you do anything fun with your hair, or was it just a touch-up? This. Ooh, that was new. Apparently not. Artifacts. Hey, come here. Small trim and tidy up. Wash, it got so long now. You also reached your target length? Hell yeah, that's always fun. I spent most of my life growing out my hair, but I would get moody and chop off half of it or whatever, but I finally reached my length that I've always wanted it to be at. I keep sitting on it and stuff. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just gonna maintain it where it is now. If not, let it get a little longer. Mid-thigh? I might let it go to the knees. I think anything longer than that, and it's gonna look really ratty at the end. Like, my hair's super fine and really gets caught on everything and whatnot. Hey, same as mine, thigh length. Hell yeah! I can't get that nice, thick, blunt end on the bottom. I think my hair kind of caps out at some point. I'm hoping if it just stays this length for a bit, it's gonna, like, learn that it doesn't need to die at some point. And I do what I can. But also, I don't go to the salon. I just do, like, very, very minimal shampoo. You're Asian, too, so Japanese-Chinese mix. You don't know either of them. Oh, but that gives you good hair structure, right? Your hair is kind of on the thicker side, maybe. I don't know. When I think of Asian hair, I always think of thicker hair. I don't know if that's true for everyone. Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, I have the European, you look at it wrong, fine hair, and it just breaks. Brown hair too? Aw, pretty. Yeah. What shampoo I found worked really well was the very early Hemp's shampoo. It had CBD oil in it. And I could use that shampoo and conditioner with no issue. But now I'm using Sios Oleo shampoo and conditioner, which has no sulfates and stuff. And you just use whatever your mom has at the time? Nice. But mainly I just use the conditioner. I'll only use shampoo in, like, the summer if my hair feels too heavy. But mostly I just use conditioner. She doesn't seem to notice? Oh, that's good. or she doesn't care. I've definitely noticed if I use shampoo like once a month, my hair gets really bad. If I use it more than once a month, my hair gets really bad. My hair just doesn't like shampoo. It gets really frizzy if I use shampoo. It's really weird. I don't know. So I just use conditioner for the most part. I'll use really warm water to, like, loosen everything and rub it down and whatnot. And then I'll turn it cooler as I'm conditioning. And that seems to work. You use argan oil and stuff. Yeah, I tried argan oils and stuff, and it just turns my hair into hay. Like, my hair texture did not like it. There was this really popular shampoo brand. It came in that blue bottle with the bronzy top. Argan oil something or other, Moroccan argan oil. I used that for a little bit. Oh my god, it killed my hair a lot. I used it as a teenager, and literally my hair strands got thicker, but they would break so much easier. And my mom was like, but you want your hair strands to be thicker. That means it's doing its job. I'm like, no, it's not. It's destroying my hair. My hair is breaking off when I'm brushing it because of this shampoo. And she's like, okay, I'll get you something else then. It's like, yeah, definitely. But I'm not the only one who had that issue. Not necessarily, yeah, right? You have to have the right oils. I definitely don't mind my hair being heavier. I think that's actually the healthiest thing for my hair. If it breaks at like 740 miles per hour, yeah, no. Right? Heck. Yeah, I don't mind my hair being heavy. I prefer it being heavy because if it's light and floating around, like if I have it down, it'll just wisp away. Then it's gonna get damaged, like, really, really easily. So yeah, I just keep it heavier. And your body does a funny thing. When you don't use shampoo a lot, your hair naturally oils itself to what it was supposed to be. And eventually, it stops compensating for like the lack of oils because you strip it out with shampoo, and then it just neutralizes itself and becomes quite normal. So you don't really need shampoo all that often unless you really, really want it. Not all bodies do that, sadly. Yeah. But funny enough, you're a bit lazy and lockdown was what made you grow it due to no salons and whatnot. You always wanted it. Yeah. Fun. I think this also has to do with personal preference. Like, some people just really hate the idea of having oily hair or heavy hair. So, like, as long as I don't smell bad. Yuck. Plugs in there. I'm just gonna do this. For that, yours is sort of thick too, so it's a lot. Yeah. Part of me, this is gonna sound hilarious. Part of why I always wanted really long hair is I would visit my dad in New York because my parents were separated, but he lived in like rural New York, and he pointed out this Asian woman in the parking lot, and he's like, "Hey, look at her hair," and she had this really long, thin braid. Like, it was braided in a pretty decent, not tight but not loose braid. It was braided all the way down to mid-calf / ankle. She had that long of hair. And I was like, I want to have that hair someday in my little adolescent brain. Your mom would have liked to never use shampoo on you, and same, but it just got so greasy at some point that she had to start. That makes sense. At least she tried without it. Like I said, I like the Sios at Kruidvat. It's drugstore, but it works. The Oleo. For you, funnily, it wasn't Rapunzel, but anime girls and whatnot. Yes! In high school, I had an anime girl haircut. Middle school / high school, because I would get bored and chop my hair, right? I had the princess haircut. If you know what that is, it's really long in the back, but then you have like the 2 strands of bangs that are just like chopped right here. It's like you put up your ponytail, and then you've got like the shortish strands in the front, but you've got the really long in the back. And it was so funny because I was getting on a plane and going through security, and the security lady was used to seeing my bangs right here, and I went to talk to my sister, and then I whipped my long hair around, and she went, "Oh, wow, you have such long hair. I thought it was just short." And it's like, "Oh, no, it's just cut that way." She's like, "It's so pretty." One for you is Homura from Madoka Magica, even if hers is black and yours is brown. Aw, cute. I don't know what she looks like. Let me look at that. Because I was watching Inuyasha for the longest time, and I only was exposed to what my brother could smuggle me on DVDs. Oh, very cute. I like her hair. That is really pretty. Yes. She has hip length black hair. Yes. Where's Obvious? There we go. Whee. But yeah, I just really like long hair. And short hair looks good too, but I have this, like, I have an older brother, and this is gonna sound hilarious, but if I were to shave my head bald, I would look closer to my brother than being a woman. I feel like, so maybe I could pull off androgyny? Oh, like if I had a pixie cut or something, but I can't do short hair. I've done short hair. At 18, I had it chopped off in the, let me talk to your manager haircut, if you know what I mean by that. And I bleached it and did that, and then I would like curl it and stuff, so it would like poof out. That was about the most fun I had with that. But yeah, I did like being the blonde and then having the really long roots. For some reason, I just love that look. Other people are like, you should touch up your roots. I'm like, nah, I like it this way. Like, okay. If your brother had longer hair, he'd look like my mom. That's how alike they are, but he's bald. Because him and my dad were losing their hair in their 20s. My brother is bald too. He was also losing hair in his 20s. Oh, poor men. Heck. Oh, that's so fun. Heck. What am I doing? I don't even know what time it is in the game. I just was like, we did some shit today. Let's go to bed. But hey, we are going into year 2. Heck. Oh, I love running across reels where sons have their moms do their makeup like their mom would, and then they put them in a wig, and then they're like carbon copies of their mothers. It's so beautiful. Genetics really do exist. POV, when you have very long hair and people are like, why don't you donate it? And I'm here like, right? No, I worked really hard to get my hair this long. And what if I need it? If I need to donate my own hair to myself, I'm gonna do that. Heck. So, since my hair is so thin, I have been thinking, like, when I brush my hair, I do have a lot of shed fall out every day, which isn't uncommon. Tree. Why is there a tree growing in the middle of my yard? Pretending they think it's good morals, but they just want me to have shorter hair. Sure, buddy. Yeah. Right? I used to get that in high school, I think. Because there were girls who would, like, grow out their hair, and then they'd chop off, like, 12 inches of it, and then go short hair, and they're like, we donated it. Why don't you donate yours? Good with short hair. I'm like, no, I wouldn't. Like, I like having long hair. Like, but you have to cut it off someday. Like, why? All adults have short hair. No? Same here, even if mine was hip length years ago, right? I think in high school, I was mid-back to maybe hip. But again, I was very controlled by my emotions, and I would just take scissors to my hair on occasion. So it didn't ever get as long as I wanted it to, because I was always trimming it. You could never. Yeah, I was more rambunctious then, but now I'm a seek and destroy trimmer now. Like, if I'm brushing and it knots up into a little ball, well, that little ball is going away. Because otherwise, that little ball will break even more hair around it, especially even if you brush it out. The strand is still broken, and it'll just rekink around a different strand and then cause that strand to break. So, better thing to do is just, away it goes. And I think that's really, and also keeping my hair in a braid most of the time, or like up in a bun, has really helped it not die. And helped it get the longest it's ever been. Heck. It is the first day of spring. What do we need to collect? We definitely don't have any of this right now, but burdock root, we definitely have that. Chili pepper is a spring thing, maybe? What plants do we have that can be harvested in spring? Winter, summer, winter, summer, winter, spring, winter, spring, and spring. Cool. Put those in the ground. Speaking of donations, and we talking about pets and whatnot, someone was doing a charity for Blue Cross, which is a vetting charity. They had a price match thing, which doubled the donation for small donations. So during the small time frame, you donate 120 pounds, which is about the price of 30 gift subs, you'd usually do, but due to price match, it doubled to 240. Hell yeah! That's awesome. I think about doing charity streams once in a while, but I also feel like I am so small that it would have very little impact. There we go. Spring bug. I want to call it Lentabug. They'd be in Dutch. Petal hopper. Alright, I'm gonna let that tree grow. Let's get these plants in the ground. 9. Strawberries. 0. Okay, cool. Heck. Let's put that away. And watering can. They basically have a community which can take over for each other when they're offline, so they basically pass the viewers on to another member when they continue. Yes. I follow a couple communities like that. My friend Tomas, I'll give him a shout out. He is a lovely streamer, Mr. Tomas. He's part of a stream team that also does those kind of charities, charity running things. But in December, he is going to be doing a charity for World Wildlife Fund. If anyone would like to stop in and help him out with that. He was reached out to by World Wildlife Fund themselves because he plays Zoo Tycoon? Planet Zoo a lot. And they're like, hey, you look cool. And you play Zoo. Let's work together. And he's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. But yeah, you held on to the 120 and waited for the price match to pop up so it'll double. Yes, that's so smart. Let's see, I think I want to buy more seeds. And we're gonna talk to people, but let's go buy seeds first and deal with that. Whee! I might just sell the berries this time around. Whee, a request for salmon. Cool. It's like 800. I do want 2 more of these. Tulip, daffodil, peas. Carrots. We already have 4 strawberries going. That should be okay. 80 for cabbage. 35. Okay. Just waste all the money on this. You're gonna yeet a bunch slightly under the price match end, and yeeted another, but you didn't want to risk it at the same time as someone else, so you just yeeted the 120. Yeah, that's smart. 1 more strawberry. Oop. There. Like, your plan was to do it very slightly under the total match price, and then you ate another chunk to get the double, but you didn't want to risk it at the same time as someone else. Yeah. Then yeah, doing it all at once makes a lot of sense. Okay, toss that one there. And use. Just go like that. It's silly silly to me that planting seeds in this game also takes energy. Like watering, sure, makes sense. Actually planting. Oh, I should call them outside. Most of the day's already gone. You used to do that with Valorant, with their 5x50. Didn't I pick up Henrietta? Not Henrietta. You're not Henrietta. Go down here and eat this grass. Used to do that with Valorant. Did their 5x50 thing in hopes your 3 lots of 10 subs turns into like 50 to 70 subs. Oh heck, yeah, that would be amazing. That sounds awesome. All right, we do have some cherry and lemon on top. I'm gonna toss the cherry here, lemon here, and maybe we'll get 2 more of these by the end of the season. I just like the idea of having fruit trees all the way down. Hello, it's Sin. Little character on your bottom of the screen are so cute. Thank you. They are stream avatars. You can decorate them. Except for the pigeons. The pigeons don't have any costume at all whatsoever. But the other babies do. Heck and lovely. Welcome on in. I am petting my animals. Did I pet all the cows? No, I didn't. Yes, and I do need to water again, but let me release the horse and the duck that are up here. So much trash got spawned between the season. And if you want to distract me from playing Mistria, do you have any paranormal experiences? It is Halloween. We like talking about that stuff here. Had a lively conversation earlier about ghost pets. You got attacked by a spooky ghost in a Swedish hotel once, Spud? It was in that twilight state between being awake and asleep, but you saw an old man dressed in robes with a big white beard looking out the window. You gasped when you'd had a second to adjust, and then it sprang for your throat. The more you woke up, the more it disappeared. Oh, heck. That is scary, Spud. I had a similar, again in Ocala, I had a similar experience to that. Heck. But it wasn't an old creepy man. Again, it was another mummified freaking creature from hell. Ooh, you got another one? Let's hear it. Yeah, so basically I was full on dreaming. And I know I was dreaming. And again, this is a really weird fucking dream in this house. I felt something in the dream state. I was in my bedroom. My bedroom looked exactly the same. Like, exactly down to, like, everything on the wall. Like, as if I was awake, but I wasn't awake. I knew I wasn't awake. I was lucid dreaming. I wasn't awake. And this creature is kind of just, like, standing over me, and it's got the skull like a human, and it doesn't have flesh. It's like dried muscle and like the big eyes and the teeth and just like dried down on itself. And then it slowly just goes on my neck like this and is kind of like on my neck and my face and just like trying to choke me. And I'm like, I don't like this. So I reach up and try to like grab it in its mouth, and it tries to bite my finger, right? And at that point, I'm like trying to pull its jaw down while it's trying to bite on me and like choke me. And I end up waking up, and My blanket is over my shoulder. It's not on my throat at all. I didn't have any necklaces on or anything. And I swear, I did not sleep in my bedroom for like a week. I slept on the sofa. I was like, fuck that shit. Yeah. Sounds like a situation to avoid. Definitely. So you know the old Sonic games, the Mega Drive Genesis ones? On Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles had a lock-on technology thing which combines them as one game, and during the Halloween season, the lock-on technology failed in the middle of playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and it took you to the Mushroom Hill Zone after Hydrocity Zone for Contact Mushroom Hills, and the Knuckles portion of the game, again, only ever happened during Halloween season. So it so it gave you a scene from the other game without the other game being attached? That sounds cool. Like a cool error. Heck. Spud, sleep paralysis demon, tried to fuck around and found out. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, I won't sleep in there by the big ass mirrors for a few days. And I get sleep paralysis demons a lot. I used to get them a lot. They don't happen so much anymore. No, they were attached, but it lost memory, so the Sonic 3 portion of the game took you to the Knuckles portion, which was over halfway through the game. Oh, like massive error. Interesting. Interesting. Heck. What I found helps, if you're ever laying in bed and you have the whole sleep paralysis demon, like where you can't move, but you feel like something is crawling up on you and like creeping on you, start thinking sexy thoughts. Literally, start thinking like, oh, I want to bed you. Are you gonna fuck me or not? Like, start thinking the most vulgar things like that. Like, if you're lucid enough to think that, the thing will stop immediately. It's worked every time for me. And I've seen it also on Reddit. It works for other people too. It's hilarious. Funny enough, you learned how to replicate it recently and became a speedrun tech. Nice. Yeah. Scare the ghosts away with 30 thoughts. It really works. At least for that one kind of sleep paralysis. Rock was trying really hard for this chest. Until you find the one that jokes on you, I'm into that shit. Maybe I'd like it. Heck. But I think you have a more intelligent haunting than just sleep paralysis demon. Heck. Ah! Yeah, right? Whee. At least a ghost won't help you produce spawn. Casper, the two friendly ghosts. Yes. Fun. Funny. What else is around here? I'm gonna wait for those to get bigger. We just have logs now. Okay, oh yeah, that's what I was going after. These things. Weeds. I really want to take out the grass, but the weeds are just annoyingly in the spot. Branch. Bug? No, it's flower. Okay. When the next ad break runs in like 15-20 minutes, I am definitely going to need a fire break. I've been drinking tea and it is catching up with me. Heck. There we go. Oh, it's 550. Let's go over to the artifacts. See what's going on down there. Because I want to collect good artifacts. Wild finger. Caterpillar. So enticing. Bugs are such easy money in this game. Yeah. Oh yeah, do you know Animal Crossing? I do know Animal Crossing. I used to have it on GameCube and Nintendo DS. I never got it on Switch because it didn't really have a Switch for long and I could only afford Pokemon. And now I have Pokemon and no Switch. So I can't even play my Pokemon. They announced 3.0 out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I heard that on another stream. Heck. 200, 190. Okay, well, we gotta work up to that. I wonder what new stuff will be in there. It should be fun. That's for sure. Ooh, lemons! Hey, I can get up there now and get the lemons. Which means I can toss those in the museum. Hell yeah. Lemon. Oh, it doesn't want to go in the museum? Damn. Slightly disappointed if that's their Animal Crossing game of Switch 2. The new Horizons update, just this. Yeah, it might be. Who knows? I don't know, I don't keep up with Nintendo. I like gaming, I just can't afford to game. So I have a computer, I mainly focus on computer stuff. Even then I don't. If that makes any sense. I mainly get most of my info from everyone else who also games. On what to play and whatnot. Me. Okay, my inventory is full since I didn't pick up that peak. Whatever. Ooh, let's see if we can speed to the other side of the map and pick up the artifacts over there. But just to check, you don't want the lemon, right? No, they don't want the lemon. Annoying. Also, Sega are little savages because they're rubbing it in that they beat Mario Kart World with Sonic Crossworlds. Yeah. You know, I used to think, this is because I was very, just whatever my brother showed me. I used to think Sonic was Nintendo. I didn't realize Sonic was its own thing. Back in the day, when I was a kid. Heck. Oh, there's tulip up there. I'll go grab that stuff in a minute. Ouch, my poor heart, right? I didn't realize it until we were in a EB Games or whatever, and they had the Sega up to be played with. My brother and I begged my mom. And we have like a 9.5-year difference between the two of us. We were both begging my mom for the game platform. She's like, no, it's too expensive. And it was expensive. It was more expensive than like the Nintendo stuff out at the time. Heck. See, the whole first year, I didn't even realize cattails existed until like summer. So I failed big time on collecting the, oh gosh, it's almost 1 AM. On collecting the cattails. Smack off there. Smack. Smack. Did I send the animals inside? No, I didn't. Shit. I'll leave that one. Okay. Want to know the funny thing about PlayStation? Yes, I did play PlayStation most of my childhood. We did have one of those. It's mine. Oh shit, they're all out still. And I forgot to water half the plants. No. Hi, Berm. How you doing? Heck. Oof, 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 oof. So, Nintendo and Sega were making fun of Sony's choice of making PlayStation, jokes on Sega, because the third party... they became third party because Sony did too well. Yes. Heck. Oh gosh, I'm gonna pass out. I'm not gonna make it to bed in time. Ah, oh my god, I made it! Wow, that's amazing. Ah. Hey, did anyone shout out Spud? I don't remember. Also, PlayStation 2 still being the most sold console ever. Yeah, I had a PlayStation 1 and a PS2. And my favorite game was Gallop Racer. If you know what Gallop Racer is, you know. But if you don't know, it was basically a farm, well, not a farm management game. It was a management game of racehorses. You bought racehorses, you sold racehorses, you bred racehorses, and you raced the racehorses. And every week you would send your horse to race or to rest, and you would just make as much money as possible within a year that you could. And whoever made the most money during the year won, and you were playing against a bunch of NPCs as other farm owners. Stable managers. Remember to join today or tomorrow. Spud is raffling a plush. Is this a Rowley made plush? I will have to try to join in. Because a lot of people use it as an alternative DVD player. Yeah, I definitely used it as a alternative DVD player. I watched so much Pirates of the Caribbean on there. Just on replay. Deek, deek, deek. Heck. Wanna know what's funny? Sonic Adventures 2 kind of had that as a feature, but you could race chows. Yeah. Again, I didn't have Sega. It's so annoying. We never had it. My friend had a Sega. And, like, she played Sonic constantly. She played Sonic more than her GameCube with Animal Crossing. But she played her Animal Crossing really well, too. She was really good at the marketing there. It is. It's a Jack Spuddington style. Jack Spuddington style. Like... Halloween Christmas movie, Jack Spuddington style? Skellington? Yes! That's what I was going for. I couldn't remember his name, Berm. Thank you. Heck. Sonic Adventures 2 is also on PS2 as well, you think? I don't know. I didn't have very many games, actually. I had my hyper focus. You want it so bad? Yeah, like, Gallop Racer was for the PS1. I kept playing it on PS2. I'd just, like, sit there for hours. Why did I need a bigger console for that? I don't know. More space on the memory card. What else did I play on that PlayStation? I played something else that took up a lot of space. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. You want it so bad? The Jack Skellington one? Heck. Oh, and speaking of Sony's success, they're now laughing at Xbox and Nintendo. Right? Heck. When do ads run? Ads run in 10 minutes. I think I'm gonna run them a little sooner because I really need a bio break and I don't want to like go and then come back and then have ads run. So I'm gonna run those real quick. If you need a little break, do feel free to get up and do some stretchies or rest your eyes away from the screen for a moment, or all the good things that you can do. To be honest, Sega is going third party to survive is the smartest thing they did. I guess that makes sense. Does that mean they'll like let their games out to other consoles or so? Anyway, I will be right back. Good luck. Have fun. Let me toss the BRB here, and I will be as quick as I can. And toss Mistria back open, so you have at least a little music, hopefully. Yep. Like, have fun. Thank you, Fab. seen some of their games in the wild. I don't know. Why? Come back. Alright. We got this going on. Get that be away. What's going on Discord? Okay. Nothing. There we go. Welcome back. Just started some laundry. Real quick. Ah. There we go. Using my hair like a blanket today. It's a little cold. Usually I have more layers on. Luckily, this is nice velvet, so it's pretty warm. Trick or Snoopia? Hi, Moon Touch City. How about Snoopia? What do we get a ghost story for Snoopia? How you doing today? And can we get a shouty outy for Moon Touch? Please? Hi. How you doing? I am not expecting trick-or-treaters today. I'm still gonna turn off my light just in case because I do live in a busier area. But I also live in Friesland. It's still pretty religious over here. So I think it'll be November 11 before we get all our trick-or-treaters. And it was really busy last November 11. So, yeah. You don't ever get trick-or-treaters? Yeah, it's not really a big thing in the Netherlands. It's more in, like, the southwest side, where the bigger and more international integrated cities are. They kind of go all out for it and, like, host events and stuff. Maybe there's a location doing something for kids today over by where we used to live, but that's, like, the big main event thing. You mean, like, we do sometimes, but we're out. Cough, cough. Oh, I have a drawer of candy. It's over a year old candy, though, at this point. Some of it's in plastic bags, so... I mean, technically we could give that away, but... Not to mention, like, all the McDonald's nougats that we don't eat. Because my husband gets coffee all the time. So I could just offload a ton of nougats. Again, not sure how old those are. They're either really young or really old. You buy stuff like that and then eat it. Oh, I would love some Twix or like a Kit Kat bar right now. You know, I think I like European Twix more than American Twix. Kit Kat is kind of give or take, because they're both, that one's at least more equal to each other, but like the Twix in America and the Twix in Europe is slightly different. I don't know what it is. They're both really good. But yeah. Interesting. Yeah. And, oh no, it's the Snickers bar that's completely different. But the European Snickers is really good, and the American Snickers is like, no, I can't eat that. What about Walkers or Lay's? So, the Lay's chips have tasted exactly the same on both sides. I don't think I've ever had a Walkers. That's a joke, it's the same company? Ah, is that just what they call them in the UK? Like, Cool Ranch Doritos in America. I don't know what Cool Ranch is over in the UK, but in the Netherlands, Cool Ranch is Cool American Doritos. They're Cool American Doritos. Toss the American name on there, because ranch really isn't a flavor over here. in the Netherlands. Like, you can find it on some stuff, but like in America, you have ranch in bottles. Over here, it's ranch in a powder packet. And it's a chip dip that you mix with mayonnaise. Bruh. Yeah. In the UK, it's Cool Original even. Wow. Nice. And then the cheese is nacho cheese. Like, across the board, it's just nacho cheese. Heck. But, you know, in the Netherlands, we do not have Colby Jack Doritos. They come in a black bag. We don't have Colby Jack. I miss it so much. But instead, we do have paprika, but we also have sweet chili pepper Doritos. And I am a big fan of the sweet chili pepper Doritos. Like, you want to bribe me? Give me those. You could tell because when you looked at the bag, it was blue. Yes. That's definitely how you have to do it with Doritos. Like, the bag colors don't change. The names will change, but the bag colors don't. Like, the paprika is kind of reddish purple, and the sweet chili is kind of purplyish red, if that makes sense. They're two different shades. And then the Colby Jack was black, and then they've got all the weird flavors that also come in black ones. But with, like, different colored text. It's odd. And then the blue is always in blue, and the orange is always in orange. And what about the flamin' hot purple ones? Best ones. I don't know if they're flamin' hot, but yeah, I think we've got those. Heck. We're supposed to talk to people. We have to talk to people. Every day we should talk to all the people. Let's do the animals and talk to all the people. We need burdock root, and a cod, and 5 copper ore. Oh boy. But also, we need to just water everything. I failed. No? Flowers. Food. Food. Also that. Okay. People wondering why you can tolerate spicy food? I'm here like, because I'm Asian? Right? Like, you can train yourself to a certain level of spicy, but really? Yeah. Wanna? Sometimes, yes. Yuck. Get the last of these bugs in here. Yes. Okay, cool. We needed a cod. Why is there a shark? Oh, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You are now a starshine. We don't need all 3 cod. I just need 1 cod. Thank you. Heck, I saw a shark over here. Do I have fish mixed in with bugs? I do. Are there more? I need to put fish with fish. I mean, it's sea stuff. God. Thank you. Are we getting close to a number? No! Oops. Which number? 69? I don't know. A full number? Where's my stats? We're up to 447. Nice. I was thinking we were like way closer to 500 there for a moment. No. Well, we're almost by 450. That would be pretty cool. There we go. I'm leaving the hermit crabs in with the bugs. Crustaceans are kind of bug-like. There. Okay, whatever. Water. We need to water the plants. Water the plants. No. No. Fine. Rude. Not as cool as 469. Haha. Heck. Whee. Ooh, we popped out another seed. Well, obviously, I'm going to plant a little water there, and then bloop. Yay! Okay, we needed burdock root. Is that here? I think on the other one. We needed one burdock root. What is the quick for this? No. We need 5 copper ore. Do I have that laying around? We do. Oh, fun fact. Did you know Sonic Mania started life as a fan game in development and Sega hired the actual team, which later became Evening Star and became an indie company? Oh, that's cool. See, that's cool. Like Sega taking care of their community. Hi, Za. How you doing? Also, did I just hear a cat puke? I have no idea. The original name for Sonic Mania was Sonic Discovery, but to honor the fact of it being originally a fan game, the title screen OST was called Discovery. Nice. Heck. This is what we're doing. Coral. 5 coral. We have coral around here somewhere, right? I think we do, yeah. 5 coral. Golden butter. Don't know if we have... I have to make that, I think. 3 ice blocks? Yes. Ain't butter gold anyway, right? Pretty much. Monster powder, 3. Of course, take my entire stack. Oyster mushrooms, 2. Ooh, we only have 2 of those. Oh, we only have 6. Okay. Didn't find very many of those. A salmon. I don't think we have a salmon. Sap, 5. We have sap, we do. Okay. I can go look if we have a salmon. I seriously don't believe we do. Tarpon, sweetfish, pike, trout, green pollock, sturgeon, roach. We have 1 salmon. Oh my gosh. Amazing. We have a salmon. Okay, sap, sheep wool. We don't have sheep. I don't have tomato soup. I don't have trail mix. I don't have tuna sashimi. Ultimate large animal feed. We can make that. I don't have water chestnuts. Do I have a beet? That's a good question. Do I have a beet? We have 2 beets. Lovely. Good thing I cooked those. Can I make tuna sashimi? I can make a tuna sashimi. Hi. I didn't release the animals for the day. Also, can I make a tomato soup? Onion soup, smoked trout soup, lamb, fish stew, vegetable soup. I can't make tomato soup yet. Okay. Okay. We got the tuna sashimi. Ultimate feed and golden thing. Beat a caterpillar. And a copper ingot. Lovely. Copper ingot. Caterpillar. Inchworm. Caterpillar. Okay. Call outside. Call outside. Oh, are we gonna get an adult baby? We do! Oh, so cute! Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Adorable. We have a gray blue baby. Got any plans for today? Just this. And then some dishes and eat. And we're getting groceries delivered later. So I'm going to be waiting for those. Those come around dinner time. And then I'll have to separate some meat out to be individually portioned. And then toss that in the freezer so we can make stuff for the rest of the week. A duck egg. Hay bale. Your dad buys shopping himself? Delivery is awful here. Aw. One duck egg. Yeah, we've got a pretty good delivery with Picnic. Hay bale. 10? Wow. Oop. For those who love hay. Right, okay, we've got the hay bale. 80% of the time, something is substituted and ain't even remotely similar to the ad. Yeah, ooh, that's not good. Frog and mullet. Frog. Fish. What you gonna catch, Fern? A mullet. A hermit crab. Cute. Mullet. A mullet. Do we have a mullet? Might not have a mullet. Oh. No, that's a bream. Catfish. No. Okay, we don't have a mullet. Okay. Well. Like, they ordered tuna, and the sub-item that was canned fish or some crap that wasn't even remotely compatible with what your mom had planned. Oh, no. Yeah, if they can't... See, what ours does is they're like, hey, we can't find this item. Would you like another item or skip the item? And they give you the choice. I want to talk to you. Turn in. Coral, thank you, Venora. It's going to be fun to see what I can grow and with these in my soil mix. Thank ya. Crust for peas. Well, you'll get those later in the season. Turn in the beet. Wow, that's a good looking beet. Great work, Venora. Oh, I forgot the pomegranates. For winter treats, you can't beat it. Heck. Do you need anything else? I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the narrow moss at the museum. You may not know it, but I'm quite a bit of a moss expert, and that moss is very rare and unique. In fact, I can go and see it at the museum. Well, I'm liking it a lot. Any more for you? Dell was really studying the stone loach at the museum. She said it's master of camouflage. Now she's camouflaging herself all over the house. Yesterday she hid in the couch and gave my parents such a fright. The kicker was when your mom ordered the expensive wine on a discount, but because the delivery was on a day where it wasn't discounted, they charged her the full price without stating it. Would not be discounted the day of delivery, so hashtag scam. Oh god, that's always the worst. Let's see. Oh, I need to make the ultimate feed and the golden butter possible, right? Or was it golden cheese? It's golden something. Need 2 golden milks. Oh, high quality milks. Don't have those yet. Okay, but the ultimate animal feed. We need water chestnuts for those. Where do we get water chestnuts? Basically, she got scammed because they didn't say they would not be discounted on delivery day while advertising they would. So it was like, nah. Yeah, no. If you pay for it before it gets shipped, you should get the discounted price. And thank you. Brewed into a wonderful side dish. I'm quite fond of. Yes. Saturday market holding up, Nora. It is. We're actually in great shape. We will need to start costing out some fresh peanuts for next week. Okay. Caterpillar turn in? Ah, that's supposed to be the caterpillar. Well, they charged the account after it's delivered, so they took the full price instead. So I was like, yeah, no. Ew. No, we pay before it even gets packed. And then when they fuck up, we complain, and then they give us money back or give us the item again next time around. There's one time they gave us a really pitiful head of lettuce, and it was decaying within like a day of delivery. And so we were like, let's just try to see if they will take the report that this head of lettuce was bad. It doesn't really matter if they give us anything. And then they're like, okay, we'll comp you a lettuce for the next time around. And it was giant. I was like, oh, this is much better. Your mom contacted support and they said basically equivalent to sounds like a skill issue. Oh gosh. Ooh, a rice ball. Yummy. Quest for salmon. Oh, it's the salmon. We need to balance our short shipment. You're a lifesaver, Evernote. Here's your payment. Yeah, it took me a year to do this quest. Thank you for the ice. You have the recipe for wintergreen ice cream. I think you'll find it makes ice gathering worth it. Hell yeah. I didn't exactly say that. It was basically a skill issue. Yeah. Like you didn't read the terms of service properly. It's not our fault. But yes. Hi guys. Ah, the copper ore requested. I didn't think you'd manage it. Thanks, here's your payment. Thank you for cash. Warmer weather means birds are coming back. I've been keeping an eye out for nests. Nice. Are you home? I should check the map. Oh, I don't know if I have anything for you. How's your medicine cabinet looking? I have plenty of syrups in stock. I don't ever use your syrups. Grants a 2-hour health and stamina regen. Oh, interesting. That might be worth it. Switch shops and stopped online shopping anyway. Yeah. Boom. She is. Hey, Dozy. Monster powder? Yeah. Ah, yes. The monster powder I requested. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Let's try adding a bit of this and a bit of that. Drop or 2 of water and now a good stir. Ah. Here, Fenora, why don't you take it? As a reward. A monster mash! A truly indescribable flavor. Contrary to its name, Dozy appears to be wide awake. Duck egg. Thank you for the duck egg. It's key to keeping Dozy's coat so full and fluffy. And he looks so happy when I give him one. Yes, eggs are really good for dogs, actually. Including the shells. As long as they haven't been, like, scrubbed clean. That'll be 100. Just go in. I'll come back later. Good. I have some more stuff to turn in. Recipe. Monster mash of 76. Yep. Be a few minutes. Enjoy. She must be quackers. Okay, and the hay bale also need to go to someone. Check. Well, needs what? Why am I running around without the horse? Seems silly. Map. Is anyone even here? Someone is. In his office then. Island. As you dig for artifacts and uncover new discoveries, you'll find your aptitude for archaeology will increase. It's only natural. Need anything? He was the only one here, so that's the children then. Any of you have requests for anything? Frog, yep. Way to go, Venora. This frog is definitely a cool quest for me. Maybe one for you too. Ribbit, huh? I guess I need to show him I'm worthy of a quest first. Mountain looks peaceful. Raina showed you the plans for the inn. We helped, you know. Plus a 6-room princess suite. And I suggested a special menu for our bug customers. She told me there wasn't any room for area royals, though. Wait, did my sister say any of our ideas? Use any of our ideas? Ah! Yuck. Ulrich, here's your oyster mushrooms. Big thank you. They're super healthy for you, you know? Marsh hated them when he was a kid. He's gonna be totally surprised when I cook them up. So I'm guessing he likes them now. Ooh, an iron axe. That'd be handy. Armor. Heck. Enough for a pickaxe. And an axe. Watering can. Oh, I definitely need the pickaxe. Yeah, everything's copper. Maybe the sword as well. Pickaxe. And as much as I want the axe, I'm going to say let's level up the sword. Because that'll get me farther in the mines. So that. Don't need to talk to March again. Spring and Mistria, I guess you suck it out. Yes, I did. Do I need to talk to you? There's an elder feather pendant in the office section of the museum. I recognize it almost. There's still places in Eldaria where lovers propose with feather pendants. I'm sure you can guess how I know. Because she was. Let's see. Hayden. Do I need to give you anything? Thanks for Ulrich coming with March the other day. Hydrite will do roar. There we go, I have been hydrated. On the farm, it gets a little quiet sometimes, you know? And Henrietta and the others are good company, don't get me wrong, but it's always nice to have some friends over for dinner. Okay, who do we need to hunt down? Raina. We need to hunt down Raina. Is she back in the inn yet? Yes. Raina. Oh, I can't talk to her because she's at that. Well, gracious to Lord Island. Bluffing merchant, Valor sells other stuff. Are we sure? Turn in copper ingot. Yes, look at that shine. Need to run some tests to confirm the copper's purity, but between you and me, I think it should be no trouble selling this. Good job. Lump. Chandra shop. Hayden wants peas. Yes. Landon wants sap. Where's Landon? Isn't that Landon? Can I talk to you and give you sap, please? Apparently we cannot bug them while they are at dinner. Weird. There, you're moving. The cod. Thanks for the fish, Venora. Here. Should put this recipe, cod with thyme, to good use. Heck yeah. Promise you'll let me try some if you make it. Yay! I nibbled so much while I was working in the kitchen, I ended up skipping dinner. Oops. Can I just open it? Can I please give you your sap? No, can't. That recipes. Curry, deluxe curry, cherry tart, red snapper sushi, apple pie, or crab cakes. Oh, apple pie, yummy. Good enough to purchase. Buy 4 of them. Our renown is gonna go up quite a bit. The thing. Oh, where is our lovely lady of the sea? Oh, she's coming up that way. Fresh fish. Excellent life work. Thank you, Nora. You've outdone yourself. Heck yeah. Bug. Oi. She wasn't in there before, was she? Why can't I talk to you? I want to talk to you. Really? Really? Okay. Hay Vale to Mary. Forgot who Mary was. Red toadstool, a ruby for Valor, a snail, a striped bass, tidestone, tilapia. We'd have tilapia somewhere, I think. 11 p.m. this. I know it's getting rather late. Gotta run the animals inside, pretty sure. I love that everything just stays out there. Okay, someone wanted a snail. Leave that. Right. Enough. Fiddlehead. Nice. Sleep. Alrighty. Heck. It's about 12:30. We've made back all the money I spent on recipes. Completed quest 14. We've made 280 renown with 16 more renown between the sold items. 480 for the copper and pickaxe and sword. Some artifacts, some other stuff. We made 1,500. I think I'm going to find us someone to raid here. Because we have made it into year 2. I can finally remove the first playthrough because I have a general idea of what's going on here. Sure, I don't know the entire storyline, but yeah, having first play on every single one is a little annoying at this point. Let's see, next day, our town level is going up to 42. We can get another costume. Up to 43, we can get more gold. Heck yeah, will we get 44? Nope. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here. And we will start next time on spring day 3. Heck. Alright. We have saved the game there. Go ahead and exit this here. Return to main menu. Oh, exit to desktop is probably what I wanted instead. Yeah, that's it. There we go. And happy lurkers. I am very grateful for you guys lurking around. Thank you for being here. I hope your Halloween is wonderful, whatever you end up doing. Let's go see who's online. Let's give you guys some chaos happenings here. Some stars while I go look for that. Roar has tossed out the raid messages. We do have the non-sub and sub. Maybe toss those out again in a moment once all the stars are gone. I'm gonna help you guys out a little bit here. Some kaboomies. Whee! Another one. Boom! Oh! No. Oh, Roar got some. Let's see. Anyone else? There they go. There's one left. And almost for Cetus. Heck. Okay, well, I'll let that last one float around there. You can toss out the raid messages again, Roar. Let's go see who's online. Is anyone playing Mistria in my community? We're having a cute, cozy time here. Gear is taking a break, so he is not arting. Um, heck. Hope is still marbling. I don't know how much more she's gonna be marbling. Hmm. We have rated him in the past 30 days. It's amazing. October is already freaking gone. It's the 31st of October. What the hell happened to the month? um, no one is playing Mistria, but everyone's doing stuff. What shall we do? I don't know what that is. It looks interesting. Hmm. What about some Phasmo, guys? Or do we want to keep it on cute cozy? Or like calm? Any ideas? No? Okay. Alright. Let's go over to some Stardew. We have rated in the past 30 days, but that's fine. Let's go say hi to Pijo. He's a heckin' cool bean. Really friendly. Very fun. You have a good time over there. I hope you have a good, wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a happy weekend because it is Friday. If your weekends are on the weekend. Uh, good luck. Have fun. I'll see you next time. I'm popping to my ending screen. Stay safe tonight if you're going out. Don't do anything. I don't know. You know, I'm not even gonna finish that because you do what you're gonna do and what you want to do and whatnot. Just be safe while doing it. Good luck. Have fun. I'll see you all on Monday for more Mistria because I'm just in a Mistria mood unless I figure out something else to do. We shall see. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mew, again for bringing your raid, and thank you for everyone who stayed with the raid. I really appreciate you lurking around and socializing and all that good stuff. Good luck. Have fun. I'll see you next time. Toodaloo.